Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Wanted to do a very quick thoughts video on the Steam Deck OLED, which I have now had for about a week. And this is it, guys. This is the unit. There's been so many videos now at this point on the Steam Deck OLED. People have now had them in their hands for about a week, some a little longer. So I've actually got some pretty good playtime. So just quick overview. What I have played on the OLED so far. I've played mostly Hogwarts, and then I actually beat Alan Wake. I played this previously, but not in years. I actually restarted it on my regular Steam Deck, my LCD Steam Deck, but then I finished it on the OLED. And then I've played some Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, but that's actually all that I've played on this so far. Primarily, I would say Hogwarts, though, has been the main game that I've played. What's the difference between the two decks? Well, I ordered the 512 gig model, and I did that because I figured at some point storage will get cheaper, and that $100 difference for just the storage perspective to me wasn't quite worth it. But besides having a better screen, it is slightly larger, 7.4 inches instead of 7 inches. You have a bigger battery, faster RAM. You also get significantly more battery life because the battery being larger, but also because all the new components use less power. And that's about the main difference. Other than that, they are pretty close to being the same. So for the sake of this video, I have both units on 100% brightness. They are stacked right next to each other, as you can see. And in case you didn't know, this is the OLED, this is the LCD. Again, these are both the 512 models. The only difference being, of course, besides the upgrades in this one has that anti-glare screen on it, so you're not going to see as much glare on it. But just looking at this, you can tell that the panel is definitely prettier on the OLED, but do you need it if you already have a Steam Deck? I have played a significant amount of content on the new OLED, and while it does play nicer, for instance, I have Hogwarts capped at 30, in that 90 hertz display versus capped at 30 in the 60 hertz display. So it does look a little smoother to my eye, but it doesn't really change the play style for me. The colors are better, and with Alan Wake, I could definitely tell the colors were better. But it wasn't like I wasn't enjoying it on the original model. I definitely was, and I've played that game before on multiple TVs. So, the OLED was definitely not a huge improvement, but it was an improvement. While playing the same exact game, the older model would actually heat up more than the newer model, which makes sense, right? The parts are smaller, they make less heat, and they're more energy efficient, so it should. But I could physically tell the difference in my hand when I would, touch those areas where the console heats up. The other difference is there's a slight weight. Now, I think that the Steam Deck is super comfortable to play. I've said that in my Legion Go video, which is what I did not like about that console. So I already liked the way the Steam Deck felt, but the OLED is a little bit lighter. And that difference, while not being drastic, is enough that it is more comfortable to play while in the hand. So I had a system that I already liked playing that's now slightly lighter, and for me that is personally an upgrade as well. And if you're running in docked mode, it's almost identical besides of the being able to wake up from Bluetooth. Is it worth the upgrade? In the very small right conditions, yes. Is it worth the purchase? If you were on the fence and you already wanted a Steam Deck, then yeah, of course, get this model. It is better. But if you already have it, I'd probably hold off.